everyone and welcome to the Learning Ladder. My planners are all available on Amazon now, so I thought I'd take the chance to give you a look inside all of them. So this is probably my favourite. This is one I've got anyway, this is one I've ordered. I'll definitely do a haul when they arrive because I obviously ordered them to check them out and everything else. But yeah, I'm super excited about this one. I don't know, it's just this butterfly and the gold and the blue and the butterfly here, and oh, I just love this one so much. And I wanted it to say Home Education Planner as well because I find it's really difficult to find planners that say that. Okay, so this is front cover, this is back cover. All of them say create because that was kind of my word of the year when I made Dragon Academy, which was the same year that I actually made all these planners too, the original versions of them. So create was just my word of the year. Okay, so opening up, you have your name plate here where you can write your name, year, whatever you like. There is a separate place to put year, so you don't have to put that there, but that's just your opening page. Then we go straight into our calendar. It is undated, so you can obviously date it to your heart's content, and I did check to make sure, write everything out to make sure it all fits in there. Then we've got a tracker here, so you can track whatever you'd like. There are 3 pages of trackers. Then we go straight into curriculum. So you've got 3 pages of curriculum where you can list what you, well, 2 pages I should say, of curriculum where you can list what you are using or maybe using this year, considering that year. If you've got multiple kids, there's lots of space. You've got a schedule page here, so you can write your schedule out, and then here you can put the year because you go straight into your year at a glance. So I've dated it August to July, but obviously you can use washi and change that if that's not appropriate for you. Then we've got our to-do list and goals. Excuse my voice, I've been sick. I had antibiotics and finally starting to feel better. You've got a plan page here, and then you've got 2-line notebooking pages that you can use for whatever you'd like. And then we go straight into our first month, which is August. And then we've got our August month at a glance, to-do list, goals, read loud log, unit study plan. I really utilise this one a ton when I use this planner, and I have used this planner myself, really enjoyed it. The only reason I switched to School Nest is because everything's shiny and new at some point, isn't it? And I wanted to try it, and I really did enjoy her planners, but I wanted to go back to my own style this year, and I've loved my decorations. So this is the weekly plan. There are 5 in each month, obviously that you might not need them, but they're there just in case. And if you don't need the extra one, you can utilise it for something else, and that's what I would do. So we've got weekly lesson plan. They're both left to right, which is what I wanted. You can obviously write the week here, and then you've got the days, and then you can write your subjects. And then we go into an extra plan page, and then a notebooking page, and a second one. And then we go into the next month. Now it's the same layout throughout, apart from at the end. So at the end, you finish your last week of your weekly lesson plans, then you go into a plan page, 2 notebooking pages, and then 3 additional trackers in case you wanted to track anything else, an extra plan page, and then a pen test page at the end where you can test to make sure the pens that you want to use will be okay. The pages in here are usually really good, especially in the Colourful one, because they have to use thicker paper because it's colour. So if you want nice thick paper, then go for the Colourful versions. Not to say that the neutrals don't, because I found them perfectly fine as well, but that's just something that's a tip for you. So if you want to buy any planner on Amazon that's from a person rather than a company, if the planner is colourful inside, and I don't just mean the cover, it has to be colourful inside, they use thicker paper because the person has to pay who sells them more to actually make them use the thicker paper. If it's neutral inside, they can use thinner paper, and therefore, you know, you get that chance more of bleeding. But I've always found the planners to be really good in terms of Amazon, both colourful and neutral. So I'm calling that one, this one is called my Purple and Gold Colourful. Okay, this one is my next Colourful, and this is called the Blue and Red Butterfly. Now, both of the Colourfuls that you've seen so far, they're all priced $21.99, as I've mentioned in a previous video. Because it's colourful interior inside, the actual print cost of making them is really expensive. Amazon charge quite a lot for colourful planners, as you would expect. Obviously they need to use ink and everything else, so I have to set the price at a certain amount, and I'm not making tons of profit off that. I think I make like $1 and something, so just bear that in mind. I'm not charging that much on purpose. So this is the second planner in the Colourful range, and we've got the front cover and the back cover. This is called the Blue and Red Butterfly Colourful version. This again says Home Education on it. You've got your name plate here, straight into calendar, tracker, exactly the same layout as the other one, just the colourful version at the top has changed to the blue and the red butterfly. I actually really like them both, and I was so torn to which one to use this year, so I'm going to wait and see when they arrive which one to use, but one of these ones is going to be the one I pick. And then straight into August. To-do list, goals, read loud log, unit study plan, and then 5 of your weekly lesson plans. Then we've got plan page and 2 notebooking pages, so you can use them for anything you like in terms of extra lists for things. So say, for example, you want to, other than read louds, you want to write more than read louds. You want to write everything that your child reads or whatever, you could use those pages for that. You could use it for kind of memory keeping, so taking pictures and sticking those in. I did that previously. There's so many different things you can use them for. Okay, now this is my third colourful planner. Now this one is called Purple and Gold with light blue interior. It also says Homeschool Planner on it, not Home Education. So that's how you notice the difference between the two. But this one's got a completely different trim inside. This has got this butterfly. You can write your name in the circle with the florals on. So this is the trim on this one. So it's got calendar, tracker, so it's exactly the same layout, just a different at the top, different design. So close up of it, it's got the 3 little butterflies encircling the circle, and then we've got curriculum, pages, schedule, year at a glance. So I did actually write year on here, so but you can obviously just write the year underneath, the correct year that you're using the planner for. August to July again, but again you can washi, to-do list, goals, plan. Sorry, my arm is aching holding the camera. I should have used my tripod. And then we go straight into August, month at a glance, to-do list, goals, read loud log, unit study planner, weekly lesson plan times 5. Notebooking page, plan page, and so on. And I do have one more in that colour with the light blue, and this is called Blue and Red Butterfly with the light blue interior, and that's what the cover looks like, but everything else is the same. Okay, and then I've got 2 neutral versions. So this is the front cover and the back cover of the first one. So this is called the gold neutral, and this is what the neutral looks like inside. So again, you've got your section to write your name, then exactly the same except the trim at the top. It's a close look at it. I like this one because you can colour the butterfly, so I used the colourful version one year and then I used this one the next year, and I really did enjoy colouring the butterflies. Oh my goodness, colouring the flowers. Then we've got 2 pages of curriculum, then we go straight onto our trackers. So we've got 3 pages of trackers, schedule, year, and then month at a glance, year at a glance even, to-do list, goals, plan, and then 2 blank pages at the beginning. Then we go straight into our first month, which is August. Again, you can change it if it's not the right month with washi quite easily, but to-do list, goals. I figured that you've got the extra bit at the beginning, so even if you do start in July, you could use the beginning bits. Read loud log, unit study planner, weekly lesson plan times 5. I do really like this trim, as I said, so you can colour in the flowers. I always find that really enjoyable. Plan, notebooking pages, then straight on to the next month. Okay, and then this one is the blue and red butterfly neutral. Again, it's got homeschool planner on it. And then we've just got the neutral inside, exactly the same as the other neutral. So those are all my planners. The 2 neutral ones are $16.99 each, and the colourful ones are $21.99. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.